Leave the logic. Turn on imagination. Let's begin. Imagine this. You're going about your day. Maybe you're walking in a crowded street. Maybe you're sharing a laugh with a friend. Maybe you're sitting in a cafe sipping tea. Life feels ordinary, predictable, safe. But then, without sound, without warning, without a single clue, you inhale. And in that simple breath, your entire world changes. What slipped inside is invisible, but not harmless. It's a microscopic warrior, wrapped in a sphere of protein and fat, crowned with red spikes like a deadly crown. It doesn't roar. It doesn't march. It doesn't glow under a neon sign. It is silent, unseen, and yet capable of bringing even the strongest to their knees. This is the coronavirus, and once it has entered, the war begins. The virus moves deeper, following the currents of air that fill your lungs. Each breath carries it further until it finds what it wants, the AC2 receptors, those tiny doors on the surface of your cells. Normally, these doors help regulate vital functions like blood pressure. But today, they are gateways for the enemy. The red spikes reach out, lock in, and twist the handle. The virus slips inside. Now the cell that once worked for you is enslaved. Its machinery, which once made proteins to keep you alive, is rewritten. The virus unpacks its genetic code, a set of instructions that hijack the cell. Your cell begins producing virus after virus after virus. Soon, it bursts apart, shredded by the very factory it became. 1,000 new invaders are released into your body. At first, you still feel fine. You smile, you talk, you carry on. But inside, the enemy is multiplying, spreading from cell to cell, lung to lung, until millions of particles are crawling through you. It's like fire spreading in a forest, silent at first, then unstoppable, but the body is not defenseless. Deep inside your bone marrow, in the lymph nodes, in the bloodstream, your immune system stirs. The first defenders, macrophages and dendritic cells, spot the invaders. They send up the alarm. Chemical messengers scream through your bloodstream. Intruder detected. All units, prepare for war. Your body responds like a kingdom under siege. Blood vessels open wider to let immune cells flood the area. Heat builds up. Fever rises. To you, it feels like weakness, like exhaustion, like misery. But to your immune system, it is strategy. The heat makes life harder for the virus. The fatigue saves energy for the fight. The cough launches droplets of virus out of your airways, trying to expel the invader. The white blood cells arrive like an army. Neutrophils, the foot soldiers, rush in with brute force, devouring everything in sight. Killer T cells arrive like assassins, searching for infected cells and destroying them. B cells begin producing antibodies, Y-shaped weapons that lock onto the virus's spikes and block them from entering new cells. The battle rages. In some people, it's a clean fight. The immune system destroys the virus. The fever breaks and recovery begins. But in others, the war becomes chaotic. Sometimes the immune system overreacts, sending too many signals, releasing too many cytokines. This storm of friendly fire damages the body itself. The lungs swell with inflammation, blood vessels leak, oxygen levels plummet. It's no longer just the virus causing damage. It's the body's own weapons turned against itself. Inside the lungs, the alveoli, the delicate sacs where oxygen enters your blood, begin to drown in fluid. Breathing becomes harder. Each inhale feels like trying to pull air through water. The body, desperate for oxygen, strains the heart, the kidneys, even the brain. This is the darkest hour of the war, the moment when life hangs in fragile balance. In hospitals, machines hum. Ventilators push air into failing lungs. Doctors fight to calm the storm with medicines. But inside, the true war is still being fought cell by cell, molecule by molecule, and yet, even here, the body does not surrender. Day after day, the immune army adapts. Killer T cells destroy infected cells with ruthless precision. Plasma cells release floods of antibodies. The virus weakens. The numbers drop. Slowly, painfully, the balance shifts. The fever begins to ease. The cough becomes lighter. Breathing grows easier. One day, you wake up and realize you can take a deep breath without pain. The war is not just won. It is survived. But the story does not end with survival. Your body is clever. It remembers. A special memory B cells and T cells record every detail of the enemy, what it looks like, how it moves, where it hides. They store that information for years, sometimes decades. If the virus dares to return, these memory cells will launch an attack faster, stronger, sharper. This is why immunity is so powerful. It is not just recovery, it is evolution, written inside your own cells. And this is why vaccines, which train these memory cells without risking the full war, can turn ordinary people into silent fortresses. Think about this. You walk around every day unaware of the armies inside you. You laugh, you sleep, you work, while billions of cells quietly guard you, ready to sacrifice themselves without hesitation. You are alive because of wars you never see. Every cough is a cannon. Every fever is a flame. Every antibody is a sword. And every deep breath after illness is a victory parade. Covid-19 has shaken the world, but it has also revealed the legendary truth of human resilience. Yes, it is dangerous. Yes, it has taken lives. But inside you is something older, stronger, and more relentless than any virus. the immune system, the invisible guardian, the ancient warrior, the proof that life is designed to fight. So remember this: you are not fragile glass. You are not helpless prey. You are a walking fortress, defended by countless soldiers that will never abandon you. When COVID-19 strikes, what truly rises is the unstoppable resilience of the human body.